Hello! My name is Shrey Ninzi. Thank you so much for stopping by on my YouTube channel today. I have an amazing video to share with you guys. I've been waiting for this package all day because I was sent some stuff from Huda Beauty. Excuse me, you trying to steal my thunder. So I'm so excited to test out the goodies that they sent over. They asked what things I would like to test out, so I let them know what I would like to test. Some of the things are not new by any means, but they're new to me. Something I actually purchased on my own was their brand new Faux Filter Luminous foundation. I have tested their original formula out before, and that was, what, 2 years ago, something like that. I'll leave that linked to show you guys because my skin was completely different, and I believe the shade that I got was way too light. Actually, I might have it with me. Let me see. Okay, so here is the old one, and I got this one in the shade 130G Panna Cotta, and this one is in the shade 230N Macaroon. So I'm not too sure if you can tell. Yeah, one is definitely a little bit darker. I do remember this being extremely full coverage, and this one is supposed to be, I think, more luminous, comfortable, free of fragrance, all that stuff that people were complaining about. Huda Beauty products do have a lot of fragrance, which is something I don't personally like, and I know a lot of people don't like. So I'm excited to test out some of these things that they sent over. So I'm going to be testing this foundation out today. I'm going to be testing out their powder. This is the powder in the shade Pound Cake. This caused a lot of controversy online as well. So here is what this looks like. I chose two of their stick foundations. I chose these because I have not tested these out yet. I'm going to do a separate video on these. So I picked two shades to see which one I would be. So these are the two stick foundations. I also got their jelly primer. This is a hydrating primer. Got an eyeshadow palette. These are like their more neutral eyeshadow palettes. So this one's in the color Sand. Look at those colors. Oh my goodness. I got some Huda lashes. These are in the style Hoodie number 23. I got their as I smack myself in the face, I got their foundation brush to test out as well. And their concealer, I have used an entire tube of this already. I don't even know if I still have it. I threw it away because I completely used up my old one, so I already really like this. So I'm not sure if this is reformulated or anything, but I really enjoyed their concealer. It has like a silver cooling tip to it. Love this concealer, so I'm happy to have this in my collection again. Okay, enough with the chit chat. Let's dive into the products. I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye off camera, as you guys know, because I like to be creative and do the eyeshadow and see what we're doing. Also, these earrings that I'm wearing on my ears are from Ana Luisa. Oh, thank you so much to them for sending these over to me. They are an amazing company. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot. Arlo's in the background, I don't know what he's doing. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of YouTubers talk about them, but I seriously would not partner with a company that I didn't believe in. Their jewelry is amazing, it's sustainable, it's affordable, it is great quality. I'll leave the links for that down below. Yeah, they always have like some type of sale going on. Love their pieces, they're gorgeous. So, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm back. So I've got an eyeshadow look here. This is like old school. This is like old school me. I haven't done a look kind of like this in a long time. Something is super simple. I was shocked with the shimmers in this palette. They're not as pigmented as I thought they were going to be. They're a little dry. I mean, look at that gold. There's like nothing there. Can you see that? It's not that pigmented. I thought it was gonna be like, whoa, bam, like something super nice, but it's not. So, but I mean, everything blended out really pretty, and like I said, just a super simple eyeshadow look here today. I went ahead and primed with my Milani eyeshadow primer, and I put the Huda concealer down as a base on my eye here. So I'm gonna go in with this middle shade here, and that's going to be going in at the transition with a Sigma E40. And these are really powdery, I noticed. So, and I'm not sure if it's quite the same formula as her other eyeshadow palettes. I have some of her other eyeshadow palettes, which I also thought about using for this video today, but I thought I would just keep it simple and just use one in case you wanted to buy just one of her palettes. But I do feel like I have to dip in a lot, and there's a lot of kickback in the eyeshadow. So just a note about that. Next, I'm going in with this darker red down in the corner, and I'll be using a Sigma E45 to put that in my occipital bone area. And then I'm going to go back in with the peachier pink shade and blending that out. And then I'm going to be taking this dark burgundy purple shade with a Sigma E25, and that's going to go on the outer V. I'm going to cut the crease with my P. Louise base here. And I'm using actually the P. Louise brush to do that, and I'm only doing the inner third. I guess more like the inner half of my eye. But I didn't go in with a Q-tip and makeup remover since I didn't have a lot of eyeshadow on that to begin with, so it wasn't gonna mess with the color. And I'm using the Huda Beauty double-ended sponge tip applicator brush, and I'm using this pink shade right here, which is actually a gold to pink duochrome, and it's not as pigmented again or as light as I thought it was going to be, but I'm putting this in the inner half of my eye, just packing that on. I really like this brush. It just picks up shimmers and pressed glitters so well. And then I'm going in with that gold I was talking about, which I felt like I had to just dip into a bunch. Like, it picks up really nicely, but then I don't feel like it goes on as pigmented as I was hoping. And then going back in with the E25 and that dark purpley color I'm blending on the outside here. I'm using a brown eyeliner today. This is the House Laboratories brown eyeliner in the shade Whiskey. I really like brown eyeliner for like really natural looks, and I'm just winging this. There we go. Now let's zoom out and do the face. I'm gonna try the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Primer. Let's see, it's a hydrating primer, so hopefully this doesn't break me out. Oh, it's very liquidy, you see that? But it's just a clear. It has a little bit of a smell. Hopefully this doesn't break me out. I don't even know what to expect. I'm nervous. My skin's been looking really good lately. I've been trying to get it in a really good spot before I film like a skincare routine. So that's why you haven't seen one. But it doesn't feel like tacky or anything. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. And as you guys know how I do my foundation reviews, I like using a sponge. So today I'm using a beauty blender. I'm also going to test out their foundation brush. So it's like a double-ended foundation brush. Here one side is pointy and the other side is a pretty dense brush. But you guys know my favorite brush to use is the Sigma F80. Absolutely love this. I always have it linked down below. It is an affiliate link, so if you buy anything from Sigma, it does help me out. It helps the channel out, so thank you so much if you do. During this set, it's a little sticky, but not terrible. All right, let's go in with the foundation. Like I said, I got mine in the shade Macaroon 230N. So hopefully this matches me okay. All right, there's one pump. Let's go in with the brush. It says this one doesn't have fragrance. Maybe it's the brush that I'm smelling. This definitely does look a little dark. I had a hard time deciding what shade to go with. So, based on the descriptions, because the one I chose before was like way too pale, like I looked like a ghost. But it seems like the brush here is soaking up a lot of product. Like I did one pump and all of it is in the brush. I'm gonna go in with another pump here. Kind of, there's a half pump and then a half pump, and I'm gonna try it with the Sigma F80 to see if it does the same thing. But again, it's being soaked up into the brush, and Arlo's crying in the background. So I might do better with the sponge. I did one pump there. I think a sponge is the way to go. It doesn't seem to be soaking it up as much, and I'm able to move it around a lot easier. I'm going in with another pump to go on that side, just to try to cover up, because I have like this little acne scar. It's not covering that up too well, and just some blemishes on my forehead. But this is surprising me. Like, I really like how this is feeling so far. Here is what the foundation is looking like right now. I feel like it just looks really good. I'm trying to, like I said, you can totally tell it's a little too dark for me, so I'm blending this out. But I'm not going anywhere right now, so there's that. I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and this one is in the shade Meringue 04N. And like I said, I've tried this concealer before and I really like it. I'm just trying to put it. What the heck? Why is it so orange? A little bit of a line going on. I forgot this dries up pretty quick. So here is the powder in Pound Cake. I normally use the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It comes with a cap here. Oh my goodness, it's just sitting right there on top. It's got like a little mesh sheet in there. Ooh, this is fragranced. It smells good. Definitely is fragranced. It doesn't smell bad. I don't know what the smell is exactly, but it smells like a nice, I don't know, grandma perfume or something, or like baby powdery kind of. So I'm gonna set the rest of my face. I'll use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder just so it doesn't add any coverage or anything to my face. Everything looks really, really good. I am pleasantly surprised with everything. I'm gonna leave that there just to help with my bronzer and stuff. The time right now is 4:55 actually, so it is later in the day, which is another reason why I'm gonna do a 2-day wear test. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on these eyelashes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows, all that stuff, and I'll be right back. All right, the makeup is done. These lashes are stunning. Oh my gosh, the lash band is beautiful. The length and just how fluttery they are is just like these lashes. If you were to get one pair, I mean, this is the only pair I've ever tried, but these, I'm super picky about my eyelashes. Love these eyelashes. On my lips, I have the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Bombshell. I love the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. Really like these. I have 2 of them. I paid top dollar for these. I feel like these are worth it. Love these liquid lipsticks in my personal opinion. So here is what everything looks like. I did not set it with a setting spray. I'm actually gonna not do that for for the first day. I'm not going to set it with a setting spray. I'm going to see how it wears for the rest of the day. It's currently 5:10, and like I said, I finished doing the foundation at about 4:55, so I'm going to wear this as long as I can. It's Friday night right now, and I'm going to be doing some Minecraft, going to be playing some games, going to be watching YouTube, going to be watching anime. Been watching Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, if you guys have seen that. Really like it so far. Apparently that show takes a complete 360 because it's very reminiscent. I feel like it's a combination of, like, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. It's like Pokemon kind of, I don't know, in the art style, I should say, more like that era. But it's getting a lot better now and getting more serious. So we're at the part where Kurapika he defeated one of the Phantom Troop members. Not to spoil, but that's where we are in the show right now. So here's everything like that. I'm actually going to be filming a Dolls Kill haul, which I was planning to film a while ago, but you guys know something happened with my mom. She's doing a lot better, but she is slowly recovering. She was diagnosed with extreme vertigo, like extreme vertigo. So poor thing, vertigo on its own is just, but she has, like, she's dizzy every day. Like, not fun at all. So we're trying to figure out what exactly is causing that. So thank you so much to everybody who's been concerned for her. It's been hard because I haven't been able to go help her see her because of COVID and everything. We don't live together, so that's been a little bit difficult. But anyway, that is what we're looking like right now. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys at the end of the night. Hello, so the time is now 10 o'clock, and you guys, this foundation looks amazing. Let me check it out in a mirror. Oh my gosh. Everything looks really good. There is some settling into the lines, like when I go like this. It's settling right here. And it looks like it's settling a little bit around my nose there, but I did not set this with a setting spray or anything. It looks like I'm starting to get some pustules coming to the surface here and down here and here. That one was there, but it's coming to the surface, it looks like. But otherwise, this looks really, really good. I ate dinner and everything, which is why my liquid lipstick is a little bit messed up. This looks so good. Oh my gosh, this looks really, really good. This is looking really good. I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 of the wear test. Hello everybody, so we are back. I have a different background right now. My boyfriend and I did some rearranging, so thank you so much to him for helping me, but I think the lighting for this setup is so much better than it was before. So I'm still in the process of kind of like rearranging my beauty room, kind of figuring all that out before I show you guys a tour. And I know many of you are asking for like an apartment tour. Don't worry, that is coming. I have one filmed and edited already. I just need to like get it up, you know. So I went ahead and did my eyeshadow off of camera. My boyfriend treated me to some new makeup goodies. Today is Valentine's Day, on the day that I am filming the second day of the foundation. So we went to Ulta and he got me this new palette. This is with Alondra and Elsie on YouTube. This is a collaboration with BH Cosmetics, the BFF palette. And you guys, what really drew me to this palette were the blue shades. Like, come on. So I used these colors, this one, and then this purple because it kind of matched my sweater, but you can't really see it. I have that on the inner corner, but I really wanted to use the blues. I should have worn a blue sweater, but just wanted to, you know what I mean. So I used this today. Absolutely love it. So congrats to them for their collaboration. BH Cosmetics never disappoints. So that's what's on my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and use another primer that I've been dying to try and I keep forgetting about. My boyfriend's mom got me the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So I'm going to try this with the foundation today. And this is a way different type of primer than the water jelly that I used the first time. This one is a gripping primer. So I'm really interested to see how this wears on the face. As you can see, I did break out a little bit from the foundation. I got these little pustules. Ooh, this does feel sticky. So I'm sticking this mainly in my T-zone because that's where I have problems with my foundation. Oh, this definitely feels gripping. There we go. Okay, I have a mirror to the side, so if I look that way, that's what I am looking at. So the primer definitely feels a little bit tacky, not as tacky as people were talking about on YouTube, but maybe I didn't use enough, but it definitely got soaked into my skin, I feel. I'm using a Amazon Beauty Blender, Amazon sponge to apply the foundation because as you guys saw, I felt like the sponge did better than the brush. For some reason, the brush kind of soaked up the product a lot faster. So I'm gonna go in with a pump here and I'll see how much this ends up covering. All right, I definitely feel like I should put it directly on my skin instead of putting it on the sponge because it just got soaked up by the sponge again. But I'm interested to see how this primer performs with the foundation. Here is what it is looking like right now. I still see a lot of my spots peeking through, and again, we'll see if this breaks me out some more because I definitely got some pustules last time. I'm going to use powder. I'm going to set my face with the La Mercier translucent setting powder under my eyes, and then I'm going to use the Maybelline SuperStay all over my face to hopefully lighten it up a bit, and I'll be right back. I'm going to set it with the color 120 and my Gudetama Puff. So this is the shade Classic Ivory, and hopefully this will lighten it up a little bit, but it does add a little bit of coverage. It is a lot more matte than it was with the hydrating primer. Obviously it was the water jelly primer was a hydrating primer, so it's obviously going to give you that effect, but it feels really good on the skin. I prefer it feeling and looking like this a lot better than it did the first time I wore it. I just feel like it's not going to go anywhere. My boyfriend also got me, this is the Makeup Revolution and Roxy collaboration blush palette, so I'm going to use this for my blush. I'm going to go ahead and do my bronzer, put the rest of my makeup on again, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We are back. I just put on some setting spray, so that's why it looks a little bit dewy, but it was looking a little bit too matte. So I think that is due to the primer, but also just setting it all over the face with a little bit more powder. But otherwise, everything looks really, really good. I went ahead and used this shade down here at the bottom as my blush, and on my lips I have the ColourPop and Animal Crossing collaboration. This is the pear and coconut one, so pick of the bunch, just a tint mini duo. So I actually have a mix of both of these shades on my lips, the pear one, and then so this one is Incomparable and the other one is Coconut Juice. So Coconut Juice and Incomparable. So these are super, super nice. Just really, they're so comfortable, really great, all that fun stuff. The time now is almost 4 o'clock, so I am starting this second day wear test a little bit later in the day. I ended up running some errands this morning and doing all that fun stuff, and my boyfriend got me these things at Ulta today, so I was like, oh, I want to sit down and film with this stuff. I ended up playing with some makeup, so I had a lot of fun creating this look. And I have the same Huda Beauty lashes on. I think I need to trim them more because they're a bit too long in the inner corner, but that is what everything is looking like right now. Hopefully you can see, but it definitely, I mean, like, my pores are still very visible and everything like that. So there we go. Right, the time is now 10 o'clock. I've had this foundation on for 6 hours. Not seen it in a mirror. Oh my goodness. I definitely have some more pustules coming to the surface. I just want to take the foundation off because it just feels really heavy on my face. I'm not sure if it's from the primer or what, but it just feels kind of, you know, that feeling where you're like, oh, I had this foundation on for too long, I kind of just want to like take it off. So I'm not sure if it's the primer or the foundation, but I am getting some pustules coming to the surface. So again, I'm not sure if it's the foundation or the primer or a combination of both of them, but the foundation seriously looks flawless after wearing it for 6 hours. Wow, my makeup looks so good right now. But what did you guys think of this foundation review? Let me know. What do you think of the eyeshadow? I can do a dedicated video on the BFF palette from BH Cosmetics. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Let me know what other foundations you want me to try. I have several that I've bought. I have a haul that I need to do, actually. I have a haul that I need to do from Sephora and Ulta, so you guys know what makeup I've bought recently. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's a really nice foundation. I don't know if I'm going to keep it just because I haven't broken out in these tiny little pustules in a really long time. So the fact that this happened twice now with 2 different primers, not too sure about that. But again, it could have been the primers, not sure. Could just be, you know, I could try this without the primers. I'm not really sure. Was this a great review? Who knows? Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay safe, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.